closed out. I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Since you got me out in the open, now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along, yeah. We've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock. Need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya? Hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through.
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the arguing just augments everything going both ways, but baby, I can see it on your face.
Up and tossing, turning, staying up all night long. Up and calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? 'Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now?
I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands. Feel me fully fade. I'm light as a fire that don't let me escape. The stars still remember they fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how it tastes. Let me be the harmony you crave. I want you to stay, please stay. Venom in my veins, deliverance waits for your hands. I am not afraid. I'm light as a fire that don't let me escape. The stars still remember they fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how it tastes. Let me be the harmony you crave.
I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend.
You know you left me lonely, I could tell them the whole story. It may take a couple hours, I've got time, let's get to chat. How could I explain the situation? Man, it's so damn complicated. Where do I start, where do I end? I should go back to bed, I'm going back to all the basics. Teaching myself now how to erase it. It's like learning a whole new language, and I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want consistent clarity, but all my thoughts destroying me. Some peace of mind is all I need to give peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave. try but can't get through to me. It's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to fall asleep. The weather always makes my nose bleed. Makes my nose bleed. It's so hard to believe that one day I'll feel peace. I want control over my life. I want that driver's seat. Yeah, it's not you that I need. You push me down.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the PFL Champions Cup here on the PFL Esports YouTube channel. I am excited to bring you our final games of this event, of this group stage, certainly, because we will get into knockouts very, very soon. But we've got to get there first, and in order to do that, we have to get through Digital Sports versus Marengo X. So let's talk you through everything that you need to know about the Champions Cup. Of course, started way back on the 23rd of November, and it is now, of course, the 8th of December. We are getting into crunch time with this event. Here are the key dates for this event. Of course, draw was on the 20th of November to sort out our groups, and then the home and away group stages took place over the last 2 or 3 weeks until we get to this point today. Our round of 16 was meant to get started yesterday. Unfortunately, the last few teams couldn't play, so we are getting it started from today onwards, and I know that we do have the qualified clubs that we have into the round of 16 all ready to play. So today marks the beginning of the round of 16, home and away, and the quarters home and away. And then, of course, on December the 14th is the semi-finals, home and away legs, followed by, finally, on December the 21st, our grand final of the Champions Cup. Here are the teams that have made it to the Champions Cup, that have competed over the last few weeks. You can see a few of them here. And I'm going to rush through this little introduction because I can see that the players are getting underway. So here are the group standings. Every single person has played, every single team has played 6 games, except in the bottom right hand there, you see Group F. It's Digital Sports and Marengo, the only 2 teams left on 4 games. Now, just give me a moment because we do have the teams, we do have the rosters. Whether I will have the time to get those together is going to be a very interesting question indeed. However, they do exist. They are available. The teams are getting into the lobby, so I will not take up too much of your time. But here we go. So, it's time for this doubleheader. It's time for this huge game. And I will bring you the rosters as we get them afterwards. But here we go. Let me just bring up the game. Oh, and a little bit from PFL there in chat. We will be having a cam build very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, what you need to keep an eye out for is this game. Digital Sports versus Marengo gets underway right now. It's going to be Marengo X kicking right to left in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, and yellow socks. And it's going to be Digital Sports from left to right in the red kit with the black shorts and socks. Maxwell won't be able to get past Jesper, who finds a lovely through ball onto this left-hand side. Iceman moving forwards down the left wing, might take a shot, cuts inside instead, looks for the pass across the box. But it will be dealt with for now by Digital Sports, but they are under the cosh from Marengo X here. As now, it's over on the far side. Dreshke to Orbito. Now, Jeff, captain, of course, for Digital Sports. Centre back. Moving that one up to Ari, and now Zambi into the G. Well intercepted there by Marengo X, and now Tim has to go all the way home to City. Crazy Oliver down the line. Jesper. Beats one tackle. Tries to get through another one. Will come back to Taiki instead, who tries to play that long ball, but he's met by Ari Gold. And that one's going to go out for a throw-in to Marengo X. Quick start to this game. We expected that to be the case. It will be Crazy Oliver down the line for Marengo. To Tommy. We'll go all the way back to Jesper, but that over-the-top through ball on the right-hand side Tommy, right in line with the 18-yard box, now gets the ball in onto the penalty spot. Cleared away by Zambi, but not all the way away. Orbito has to take evasive action. Jesper heads down to Tim, who will reset for Marengo. And they've been the more aggressive. They've been the more attacking so far in the first 10 minutes. Taiki will go back. And now Tim over the top again to Iceman. This left winger is causing so many problems. Power shot near post. Good save by Kroos. That's the first real shot Digital Sports have had on the Marengo net, but it has been all Marengo so far. Tommy goes back to Crazy Oliver. Now inside to Sid. Out to the left where Frankel is waiting, and we'll go back to the goalkeeper, Kill Hunter. Coming out to the right wing, but that's just about going to stay in, actually. Jesper will collect. Ari Gold has to get through. Albo now has the ball for Digital Sport inside. It's dealt with by Tim nicely, and that long ball out to the right again is there for Dante. It's helped, though, by Orbito, and Dante will be given a throw-in. Hit away by Orbito once again. Cut inside. It's Mikesville. Bockbert. Ari Gold chips this one through. Is he offside? Yes, he is. And that is unfortunate. Very, very close to working out for them, but just not going to happen on this occasion. And we will see if they are able to make something happen here. Marengo. One will go out for a goal kick. And so the answer was no. Out onto the right. It's going to go straight out of play for a throw-in. And just a few little missteps, a few little mistakes making their way through from both sides. And that is not going to be ideal for either team. Now Albo up into D the G. Oh, can't get around the two players that are defending him, though. Jesper finds Tommy and now tries to release Dante. Big heavy touch on the first time of asking, but will cut back. Now that long ball. Is he onside? It won't matter. It will roll all the way to Kroos. And that will be an easy collection for him. So still 0-0. 25 minutes gone in the first half of the first game. Of course, we're going to have two games back-to-back here today. It's Dreschke. Now down the left. Cuts back. Oh, can't cut inside, though. Tommy gets away, but that's a big challenge. And now Dante looking for that big switch over to the left wing. Iceman, can you get on the end of it? Does bring the ball down. He will keep the ball as well. Tim into Taiki. Over the top from Jesper, but not onto the right wing. Hang on. Tommy's got the ball back here from Marengo. Tim to Jesper. Jesper now back to Tim. Now cuts back and forth out to the right where Jesper is. All the way to Iceman on the left wing. Wants to go byline. Now pulls it back to Tim. Just trying to get away. And that one's going to be out from Mikesville. And it will be a Digital Sport throw-in on the near touchline. Throws back to Zambi. Now that one's through to Bockber, who will find Ari Gold. And this is nice passing from Digital Sport. Mikesville looks for that through ball. Onside is LG, surely, but what a save, Kill Hunter. That's the first chance we've had of the game. And Kill Hunter is equal to it. Fantastic save from the Marengo keeper. Digital Sports. Now with the ball into the middle, it's Jeff at the near post. Kill Hunter will be easily able to smother that one. And looks for the quick counter. Looking for a Marengo player on the right wing. But D the G is able to pick it up. Now heading towards the 18-yard box. It's D the G again on the left wing. Gets to the byline. Gets the ball in. Good clearance by Frankel. But it's back to Bockber. Ari Gold. Bit of a missed touch. That one's over the top. And it's cleared away by Dante. But it will be coming right back from Digital Sport. And all Marengo can do really is clear until there is a foul. And it will be a way for Marengo to be able to alleviate that pressure. Long ball over the top. Be able to make it through so Digital Sports can come again. L the G into Mikesville, into Ari Gold, into D the G. Tries to cut through, and that one will be dealt with once again by Marengo X. Dante doesn't quite have the running of his man, so we'll go back to his defenders and all the way back now to Kill Hunter. Out to Oliver. Has Jesper in front of him. Long ball once again over to the left. Iceman will collect this one. Pass into Tim, who looks over the top. This one is going to be Spunction out to the back post. Won't be kept in. But Marengo X always looking dangerous when they do go forwards. Always looking like something will happen. Those lobbed through balls over the top have been working for them. They've been beating this Digital Sports defense. Not really. They've not got the goal to show for it. That through ball looks nice, but Dante will be able to deal with it. Now Oliver out to Jesper. We'll look for that ball over the top on the left. Iceman, are you onside? He's not, I don't think. And it will be pulled back for Digital Sport, who take it quickly. L the G into Mikesville. He does go back inside to Bockbert. Cleared away by Tim for the moment. Iceman gets a nice pass away to Timmy, and there is a counter-attack here. This one's going to be expulsion. Looking for the power shot. Good save by Kors. And it will be a corner to end the half for Marengo X. We are on player cam right now. Ball comes in at the near post. Back from Oliver. Cleared away. And that will surely be half-time. Indeed, it will. 0-0. Nothing to separate Digital Sports and Marengo at half-time. So we can go back and we can now have a look at those rosters for you. There they are. So Digital Sports playing that 3-5-2. And the back three have been tested. Orbito, Jeff, and Zambi. Lots to do in that first half. But at the end of the day, it's still 0-0. And they are doing their job very well indeed. Of course, Marengo X also playing a 3-1-4-2. They're playing a slightly different formation, but 3 defenders, 2 attackers. It's a very similar concept. Frankel, B100, and Crazy Oliver also been very busy in that first half. So this game is definitely starting to warm up. It's definitely starting to heat up. We want to know who you think is going to win this one. Will it be Digital Sports? Will it be Marengo? The halftime team talks are going to have to be very, very good from both sides if they are to come out of this with anything. And it will be Digital Sports to kick off. Of course, the teams have swapped sides, so we're now Digital Sports kicking right to left. Marengo left to right. Orbito into Bokber, into Ari Gold. One touch passing. D the G looks for the power shot. Scores! D the G for Digital Sports. Power shot into the top left corner. And they make amends for their first half attempt. It will be Digital Sports 1, Marengo X 0 within 2 minutes of game. Well, of the second half from game 1. Jesper looks for that through ball. Looks to get Marengo back on level terms. There's a foul in there somewhere. I think it might actually have been offside. Beat Jeff to put this into Albo. Now goes to Zambi. Zambi turns back to his goalkeeper, but Jeff is going to take over instead. Now out to the right where Zambi is waiting. Bockbert trying to get past, but Taiki's in the way. Jesper out to this right-hand side. Dante has a chance, but that shot I think might have been red timed. That did not look ideal. And that is now a chance for Digital Sport to grow again. L the G. Puts that one inside, but Sid will be able to find his keeper. Now that long ball out to the left. Iceman not going to be able to keep this one in. Marengo a little bit rattled after that goal. They might have a chance here. Tim inside to Jesper, who gets that away to Tommy, but can't get around the corner. Jeff stands tall. Now D the G tries to get around Dante. Can't do so. Inside to Jesper. Inside to Taiki. Now gets this one over the top. Looking for Iceman. Will he take the shot? Yes, he will. He'll score 2! The left winger for Marengo X, who's been a thorn in the side of the Digital Sports defense, has come through with the equalizer for Marengo. 1-1 as we approach the 60-minute mark. Jesper, what have you got for us here? Not a lot as this one goes into Mikesville. Bockbert has D the G. Power shot again. Good save this time. Kill Hunter and D the G. You just know he's going to turn and shoot whenever he gets the opportunity. It will be a Digital Sport corner now. Ball in at the near post. Headed away by Sid. Can Marengo spark that counter-attack? Orbito tries to head back, but will find D the G. Ball in. Cleared away by Oliver for the moment. Dante gets up well as well. Albo Intercepting that one. Ari Gold out to the right again where D the G is waiting. Ball in. Oh, I thought Kill Hunter was going to collect that. He didn't. Shot from Mikesville, but it's high and wide and not very pretty. And it will now be Marengo to get us underway. A little bit of a nervy kickoff, but they have the ball back under their control, and they do beat the Digital Sport press as well. Tim looking for that switch. Out to the right wing. Looking for Dante. Will be headed back to Jesper. Now inside to Taiki. Tries to get around his marker. There's a foul in the build-up, but they will play on, and that one won't get dragged back because the pass had been made. Iceman gets around his man. Looks for the power shot. Good block by Zambi, but he's the danger man right now, is that left winger for Marengo X. Always seems to be something happening when he gets on the ball. Bogba intercepted by Tommy. Taiki. It's passed to Iceman. We'll get the run of this one into expulsion. Oh, thought about the power shot at the near post. Will instead go for a dink to the back. But Cruz will be able to catch. And now look to get Digital Sport back into a position to attack. This one's on this near side to D the G. It's around Taiki nicely into Ari Gold. This one out to Bogba over the top. Cleared away by Frenkel for the moment, who finds Tim, who once again looks for Iceman. Looks for that ball through. And actually, Tommy has a bit of space there, but he's not used it well. Dreshka will collect this one for Digital Sport. Albo now. Can't get past Jesper. Tommy's got the ball again. He had green grass to run into. And he's passed back. Digital Sport can counter again. Over the top on the right wing. L the G. Into Mikesville. Into Ari Gold. This one-touch passing again from Digital Sport is very, very nice indeed. Mikesville looks for the through ball. Iceman is all the way back there in defense. And he has been fouled according to the referee. That is a good interception there from Digital Sport. Marengo will be given a throw-in. Way inside their own half. And it's difficult to get out of these situations in pro clubs when all 11 players on the opposition team can just mark out your entire squad. And this throw comes down the line, and it will be picked up by Digital Sport into D the G. Wants to turn. Will do so. Given a bit of room, but not enough to shoot. Ari Gold turns his man. Standing tall, though, is Marengo for the moment. Albo cutting back. This one will be cleared away by Dante. Will it be a Marengo player that catches onto it? No. Jeff shields it well and able to pass back. Ari Gold takes it forwards. Just over 10 minutes remaining, folks. There's Bogba into his man, but hang on a moment. Tim's got this one over the top. Expulsion. Looking to run through. Power shot. Good save. Cruz had to be equal to that one. And why not take those kinds of chances? Why not take those kinds of power shots? This one into the middle. Sid tries to find a teammate. What's happening? We don't know. We do now. Cruz has the ball. Long kick from Cruz. We'll go back to Bogba, who looks out to the right-hand side. Not long left in this game number one. Zambi onto the penalty spot. Collected by Kill Hunter. Marengo X now will try and get this one away. Before a ball was kicked today, both teams were undefeated in Group F. The only difference is Marengo X do have a draw to their name, whereas Digital Sports have won every single match that they've played so far in the group stages. And that dink could put them onto a winning course again, but too close to Kill Hunter, who will now look out for expulsion. But Zambi absolutely dunks on him. Looks for that ball over the top, but nothing doing yet. D the G into Mikesville. But good challenge by Frenkel. He's challenged, though. L the G. But it's another one. This time, Taiki gets in on the action. Has a couple of options. Tries to go down the line. Bogba is there waiting. Ari Gold into D the G. It's around his first man, and it's awkward. It's battling in there. Ari Gold has the ball. There's a free kick somewhere. And it will be to Marengo X. 2 minutes. One more attack, you would think, for Marengo. Pass short to Taiki. Mikesville gets in front of that one. Frenkel plays this one up, but it's collected by Tommy. Jesper looks left. Bogba intercepts. One final roll of the dice here for Digital Sports. And D the G gets in front and has his man. Drexler tries to get the drag back, and that's an awful challenge. Will be a yellow card. But it won't matter. That will be the game. That will be a draw for Digital Sports and Marengo in the group. Just waiting for the referee to confirm it. And there you go. 1-1, Digital Sports and Marengo play out a draw in game number 1 here tonight. But folks, the action is not over. I guarantee you that, because coming up just after this break, we've got game 2 between Digital Sports and Marengo coming up on the PFL YouTube channel right after this break.
When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice. When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice, I'm here. When you need my voice.
Welcome back, folks, to the PFL Esports YouTube channel, where Digital Sports and Marengo played out a draw in their first game, but there is another one yet to play. Another 90 minutes with the same two teams, and the way that game number 1 went, I personally cannot wait. So we have got the lineups now for you. Let me run through them. A 3-5-2 for Digital Sports with Cruz in net, Orbito, Jeff, and Zambi in the back lines. Dreshka, Albo, Ari Gold, Bokba, and El the G make up the midfield with a 2 strikers of D the G and Mikesville. Over on the Marengo side, it's Kill Hunter in net, Frankel, B100, and Crazy Oliver in defense. Tebow is the sole CDM with Tim, Taiki, Jesper, and Relax in the middle kind of 4. And then a strike partnership of Expulsion and Tommy. I've had a question in chat. When is final? Well, my friend, let me tell you exactly when the final is. Here are your key dates for the Champions Cup. The round of 16 home and away and the quarters home and away will begin immediately after this game. We don't have any games for you tonight, but officially it becomes the round of 16 and quarters stage after tonight's match. Then the semi-final home and away legs will be played next weekend on December the 14th. Followed the following week by the Champions Cup final on December the 21st. You will not want to miss that. However, speaking of not missing things, game number 2 is getting underway. Both of these teams unbeaten in the group stage. Marengo now have 3 wins, 2 draws from 5 games. Digital Sports have 4 wins and a draw from 5 games. This final game will decide who goes top of the group. Marengo are battling a 4-goal difference deficit. They will need to try and get that one back for themselves. Meanwhile, Digital Sports, a draw or better for them would result in them topping Group F and getting a bit of a better, technically easier draw going into the round of 16 this coming week. Game's about to get underway. So we'll head over, and this time we are watching the Digital Sports POV, who are in a full white kit, white top, white shorts, white socks, kicking right to left on your screen. Marengo X in the darker kind of blue-black with yellow accents. And that's for shirt, shorts, and socks, kicking left to right. Now on that left-hand side, I believe that is Tim, who now gets that through ball to Iceman. The danger man from game number 1 tries to get it in the box. Zambi will be able to send it away. This one down the right-hand side where Ari Gold now tries to find his winger, Mikesville. But it's intercepted there by Taiki, who now finds Iceman. Who goes back to Taiki, who goes all the way across to Jesper. Ball in, cleared away by Orbito. Nice work. D the G can collect into Bokba, into Ari Gold. But Taiki comes through with a very industrious challenge, but it works. And Ari Gold able to collect. Ball over the top. I don't think he's offside. Mikesville has a run. Top left! Digital Sports, as in game 1, take the lead. This time, inside the opening 10 minutes of game number 2. And Digital Sport, through Mikesville, have the lead. Ball over the top, though, to Iceman. And we know what he's capable of. Ball inside to Expulsion. It's Taiki looks for that through ball through traffic. And it doesn't work. But Dante, back to Jesper. Back in. It's Ari Gold to collect. Mikesville tries to get around Tim and does shield the ball very nicely. Bokbert back into Albo. Crazy Oliver. Oh, my goodness. It's awkward. He will put it all the way back to Kill Hunter, who now has his left centre-back, Frenkel. Tim looks for this cross-field ball. It will be picked up by Jesper. Looks left and right. Will cut back to Taiki, who finds a pass. And Tommy's there, and Iceman's there! Top left saved! Kroos is equal to the ball, and that is a vital stop for Digital Sports. Corner for Marengo. From the left, header by Oliver, goes to the back post, and this one will stay in until it reaches the near touchline and will be a Digital Sports throw. But hang on a moment, Expulsion has been able to collect. Dreshka will have to send this one away. Will be able to, but Marengo will build again. Taiki to Jesper. Looks down the line, but doesn't like what he sees. So now cuts across to Tim. It's Iceman on the left, but Taiki inside, and Albo able to win this one now. And Digital Sports, their fluid style of attacking, can now really start to come to the fore. This one's Albo in round the corner very nicely, but unfortunately it won't find a Digital Sports man. Good from Kill Hunter, but Oliver will be able to collect that slightly misplaced pass. Sid now looks over to the left-hand side where Frenkel wins it. L the G into Ari Gold over the top. Keeper's not calm. It's going to be 2. Mikesville at the double for Digital Sport. And that is going to be daylight found between themselves and Marengo. Ari Gold into Bokba, into Mikesville. Cleared away by Taiki for the moment, but that ball had a lot of spin on it. Will go out on the near side. Oliver looks down the line for Marengo, but it's just a fake and will instead go to Jesper. But the ball is not really got a destination. And now Kroos will scan the field for an option. Looks out to the right where Mikesville is. And he does head down for Ari Gold. Who has Albo back to Ari. And now it's Mikesville to Bokbert, who gets inside to Albo. And it's very measured, very calculated play. Hang on, Ari Gold's got through D the G, but takes a shot. Kill Hunter will be equal to it. Kill Hunter will be given another kickoff. Frenkel into his man, and now Iceman. He's got the running of the right back. And this is the danger man from Marengo X. Cuts back. Looks in for Expulsion, and he still has the ball. Looks for Iceman, who's just about been able to take it through, but Bokbert will come away with the ball. And now Digital Sports will be able to try and move back down the field. Lovely back heel to Albo, but that pass is not measured as well as he needed. This one's Tommy, but Albo intercepting. Left it's Drexler into Ari Gold. To Mikesville, who might just about be able to find L the G. Yes, he will. Goes into Bokbert, into Mikesville. On a hat-trick, by the way, of course. The Digital Sports striker, Ari Gold, Mikesville, D the G, it was not quite the pass he wanted. Hang on, Elbow has the ball, roulette inside, good save. Kill Hunter. Corner for Digital Sports. They've been all over Marengo X in this second game. That is reflected in the scoreline. Ball in, right onto the goalkeeper, and Kill Hunter will be able to clear it away. Now for Dante, but he can't find a teammate, so Albo's given a bit of room to work. This one goes back to Bokbert, who will find Jeff. Now out to the right where Zambi is waiting, down to El the G. It's round one, goes back to Zambi instead, into Ari, who moves the ball quickly into D the G. Out to the right, where El the G tries to find the pass. Oh, it's beautiful! Two G's hooking up. It's L to D, and they are both to the G. In this case, G stands for goal. And it's Digital Sports 3-0 up against Marengo X, their closest rivals in Group F. And this one, folks, may be all but over by half-time. Elbow up to D the G, into Mikesville, who now looks left and right. Will go over the top on the right-hand side. It's going to be L the G onto the penalty spot. Not going to happen. This one headed down. Taiki finds a nice pass to Jesper, but the counter-attack is too slow again. Out to the right where L the G is waiting, but he doesn't lock on, and that ball will go out of play. And there's a lot for Marengo to talk about and think about it at half-time. Drexler will go across into Bokbert, who puts this one back to Elbow. Ball out to the left side. That's a power shot. That one will go out for a throw-in on the far side. You miss 100% of the opportunities. You don't... Hang on. There is a saying there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. There you go. That's the way that one works. But Digital Sports, my goodness. What a game they're having in this second game. And it's going to take a monumental response. An absolute masterclass from Marengo X in the second half if they are going to be able to unseat their rivals in this game. Digital Sports coming through with a fantastic response to that game number one here. And they look to go top of the group, which of course they will do unless Marengo come back in the second half and score 7 goals. That's the requirement for Marengo to go top. And I get the feeling it's not going to happen. But I would love to be proved wrong. I'd love to be able to cast a goal every 5 minutes in this second half. And Marengo X somehow make a charge and they come top of the group. It's unlikely to happen, but it will be happening right now as we get back into the game. And Taiki will start things for Marengo X. Of course, halftime means that the teams switch round, so we are now watching Marengo X shooting right to left. Digital Sports to right in the all-white. Jesper comes to the near side where Frankel is. Sid goes out to the right, and I'm not sure anyone's given Marengo X the memo that they need to score 7 goals because this is a very measured approach to the start of the second half. Sid now looks through the middle. Tommy back to Oliver. Blocked there by D the G, who does maintain control. Can he get around Oliver a second time? Yes, he can. Pass back to Ari Gold, who now will find this ball over the top, but Kill Hunter off his line quickly to make a good save. This one out onto the right-hand side, but Jesper will get around one. Now looks for the ball over the top. Orbito equal to it. An elbow comes through to clean up. Oh, gets around his marker beautifully, and now there's room on the left-hand side for Dreshka to run into. And he will. Crazy Oliver stands him up, so this one goes back, but Jesper's right there on the scene to block this pass, but Ari Gold makes sure he can't get any further through. Mikesville over the top. D the G looks to head back. Take the shot, lad. You're 3-0 up. Go for glory. There's no need to be a team player anymore. Frankel will go all the way back to Oliver, who has Jesper down the right-hand side. Dante into Tommy. Dante makes a run down the right wing, but Tommy will go back to Crazy Oliver, who has Sid. Now, Sorry, it's Frankel on this left centre-back position. Tim will take the ball. We'll go around one. And it's the Afros battling now as this ball goes inside to Barker, who won't be able to get past Ari Gold. And D the G looks for the speed boost. On the left still. Goes back to Orbito. And I have to say, there's been no lack of ingenuity. There's been no lack of creative spark from Digital Sports since we've kicked off for the second half. They're 3-0 up and would probably say fair play to them if they just wanted to pass it around the back and see this game out. But no, they want more. Mikesville, one of those people that does want more, of course, on a hat-trick right now. We'll get through. Looks for the pass inside. Taiki's equal to it. And we'll now find the left winger. Well, actually, it's Tim who's taken up that left wing position. This is Iceman on the far side, but Orbito gets there first. This one into Ari Gold, but Oliver intercepting. Ball across to Frankel. Sid. Flick up. Oh, D the G's robbed him. He's picked his pocket. He's trying to get through. D the G, can you find a second? Looks for the cross, I think. He can't find anyone. He finds L the G on the far side. We'll try and cut back and forth. It's going to be Bokbert. Up, but Taiki sends it away only as far as Albo. Finds D the G. Looks for the power shot. Can't get it off in time. Marengo X will be able to counter here. This is Tommy, but he's offside. And it will be Digital Sports with the ball once again. Orbito. Ooh, doesn't find his teammate. Now Dante. Back to Jesper. Looks for help, and he's not going to find any. Dreshka wins the ball. Ari Gold. All inside to Mikesville. Finds D the G, and this is beautiful passing again. And the tactical foul from Tommy. That is definitely a sign of frustration for the side of Marengo X. Bokbert has the ball now off the free kick. Mikesville. Looks for Ari Gold, who does break through. Looks for the ball to the far side. An Iceman now will collect and start to try and run the channels. He cuts back to Frankel. He goes back across to Sid and just trying to move Digital Sports around. It's a nice header into Tommy. Into Tim. Take a shot. No, he doesn't. Chipped through. It's beautiful. Tommy takes a shot. Saved by Kroos. And that's the first real chance Marengo X have had in this second game. Ball in the corner. Played to the near post. Oliver heads it back. And it's Frankel who gets up, and a goal back for Marengo X. This game is not signed, sealed, and delivered just yet. That ball over the top might end it, though. Dreshka looks to get around. Roulette now. Tries to cut it back, and it'll be a corner for Digital Sports. Back and forth, left and right. Attack and defense. If you expected a game here today to be played in the midfield, well, your expectations have been completely overruled. This ball to the back post, and in front is a Digital Sports man, but it will be Marengo who can now spark the counter. But that throw is only to Orbito. Iceman, good interception. Tim looks for Dante out on the right-hand side, who will take the ball down nicely. And there's a 4v4 opportunity for the side of Marengo. Inside to Taiki, but he's lost the ball to Ari Gold. And now Mikesville can bring this forwards. He holds the ball up well, finds L the G on the right-hand side. Starting to run out of stamina of these players now. L the G. Back to Bokbert. Back into L. Cuts this one back to Mikesville. Ball over the top. Headed away by Frankel. Dante gets this one away, but only as far as Albo. And Albo still has the ball to try and beat a couple of men. Goes to the byline. Cuts inside. What can he find here? Penalty! Referee signaling for a penalty. I didn't see what the problem was. But somehow Marengo have been given a penalty. Surely they've got to give it to Mikesville. No, it's Albo to take the penalty. And he will score. Top right corner. Albo gets on the score sheet. So it's Albo with 1, D the G with 1, and Mikesville with 2. To give Digital Sports a 4-1 lead. And what is certain to be a victory in their final game of Group F. They've been all but perfect in this group stage, Digital Sports. Once this, hang on a moment, Iceman won't be able to get on the end of that one. Kroos will be able to come out and collect. Once they get this result, they will be 5 wins, 1 draw from a group stage with some very tough teams in it. Dreshka over the top, won't be able to pull that one in and be in an onside position. So Jesper now will take this one forwards for Marengo X, who it's fair to say are going to be struggling to think about this game as anything other than a loss, as D the G takes it forwards. This is, remember, Marengo's first loss of the group stage, actually. Believe it or not. 3 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. They will end the group stage on. Digital Sports have one more chance. Joshke, that's the throw back, and Albo try and get this one around. Can't happen. Jesper now finds this one down the right-hand side. Chance maybe for Marengo to get one goal for the road. Ball across to Iceman. Iceman is in front, and this one is going to be Tommy who knocks it down, but Orbito will clear that ball, and it will be the end of the game. That's going to do it, folks. Digital Sports 4-1 victors in game number 2. Marengo X. Well, they're going to feel like they've just been hit by an absolutely massive truck coming towards them. And it's the worst possible result for them going into the round of 16. Digital Sports, on the other hand, 5 wins from 6 is nothing to sniff at. They are fantastic in their own right. There is Mikesville, a 10 rating, 2 goals. And he walks off the field having played incredibly well himself. So, that does it for today's action. But since this is the final stream of our group stages, I have got to tell you exactly who is through into the round of 16. This is the most important thing. So, let me now show you exactly who your qualified teams are into the round of 16 for the Champions Cup. Attitude, Empire, Torment, Black Mambas, Alta Esports, FCX Heroes, Dragons, Ball Blazers, Marengo X, Libya Icon, Mokro FC, VLG One Mind, Bonus Hunters, FC Famalicão, Digital Sports, and ACK Esports. Those are your final 16, and they will be the teams competing for the PFL trophy. That's where we stand with this one, but thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been PFL signing off from the group stages of our Champions Cup. Of course, if you enjoyed this and want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the PFL YouTube channel, and we will be back again this week. If you enjoyed my personal commentary, want to hear more from me, I do a bit of EAFC, but I also do some Rocket League. If you're interested in that esport, RhinoCasts11 is where you can find me. That's RhinoCasts11 on X, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Though I have not got my TikTok running, but we'll do my best. So if you would want to go and follow me, I would very much appreciate that. Congratulations today to Digital Sports, 4-1 victors in that second game. They march on into the round of 16, along with Marengo X, who have time to try and rectify those mistakes. But thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you very soon for the round of 16 in the PFL Champions Cup.